Welcome to the slimy menace in your garden. Today we are discussing about top 10 best and cheap ways to get rid of slugs in your garden. Slugs! These slimy creatures are often found munching on beloved plants, leaving unsightly holes in leaves and decimating seedlings. Finding effective ways to control slugs is crucial for a thriving garden. But many gardeners are moving away from harmful chemicals and are turning to natural solutions to protect their plants and the environment. Natural slug control methods are a sustainable and eco-friendly way to deal with these pesky critters. These methods work with nature, not against it, ensuring they are safe for beneficial insects, pets, and children. In this guide, we will explore some of the most effective natural methods to keep slugs at bay. Get ready to enjoy a lush and productive garden, free from slimy invaders. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel, Houseplants Love, and press the bell icon for future updates. Let's dive in and discover how to win the battle against slugs the natural way. The simplest, though perhaps most boring tip, is manually removing slugs. The best time to do this is on a warm night after the sun has set. Grab a torch and pick off any slugs you see, then relocate them. Now let's talk about creating physical barriers, keeping slugs at bay. One effective way to deter slugs is by creating physical barriers around vulnerable plants. Slugs have soft bodies and are easily deterred by rough or sharp surfaces. You can create a perimeter around your plants using crushed eggshells, coffee grounds, or diatomaceous earth. These materials are unpleasant for slugs to crawl over, and they will avoid crossing these barriers. Another method that isn't bulletproof but does help is creating barriers. Sometimes use of eggshells, coffee grounds, or diatomaceous earth is not work, because I find they get displaced by rain. Instead, try using brambles, spiky sticks that you can place around your plants. They are free, compostable, reusable, and create a protective structure. Next is oyster shells. Oyster shells are a great alternative. They maintain sharp edges and last much longer. You can pick them up for free from your local fishmonger, crush them up, and use them as mulch or to create pathways between beds. Physical barriers are a non-toxic and long-lasting solution. They are a great first line of defense against slugs in your garden and are especially useful for protecting young seedlings and delicate plants. Moving on to companion planting, friends and foes in the garden. Companion planting is a clever gardening technique that involves growing plants that naturally repel slugs near susceptible ones. Certain plants emit strong scents or have hairy leaves, which deter slugs and keep them away. Herbs like rosemary, thyme, and sage are excellent slug repellents. Plant them around your vegetable patch or among vulnerable flowers. You can also interplant with flowers like geraniums, which slugs find equally repulsive. Companion planting not only deters slugs, but also attracts beneficial insects. These insects help to pollinate your plants and prey on other garden pests, creating a balanced ecosystem. Next is beer traps, a classic solution with a twist. Beer traps are a classic and effective way to control slugs. You see, slugs are attracted to the yeast in beer. They crawl into a shallow dish filled with beer and drown. It's a simple yet effective method that has been used by gardeners for generations. To make a beer trap, simply bury a shallow container, like a yogurt pot, in the soil. Ensure the rim is level with the ground. Fill it with beer, leaving about an inch of space at the top. The beer's yeasty aroma will lure slugs to their demise. Remember to empty and refill the traps regularly for best results. While beer traps are effective, remember to place them away from areas where pets and children play. Next is copper tape. A shocking surprise for slugs. Copper tape is an innovative and effective way to deter slugs. When slugs come into contact with copper, it creates a small electrical charge. This charge is harmless to humans and pets, but unpleasant for slugs. They will avoid crossing copper tape. You can use copper tape around pots, raised beds, or even individual plants. Wrap the tape around the container or stem, ensuring there are no gaps. The tape acts as an invisible barrier. It prevents slugs from reaching your plants. Copper tape is a long-lasting solution, remaining effective for several years. It is a one-time investment that can save your plants from slug damage. This is a discreet and effective way to protect your garden from these slimy pests. Next is for leafy greens and salads. Try creating a moat. Use a table and containers filled with a saltwater solution for each leg. This creates a barrier that slugs won't cross, keeping your plants slug-free. Next is embrace natural predators for a healthier garden. Encourage natural predators like birds and hedgehogs to visit your garden. They will help to keep slug populations in check, or you can use flowers to attract beneficial insects. Calendula, for instance, attracts insects that naturally target slugs. Ground beetles and fireflies, for example, feast on slugs. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and join our community by hitting the notification bell. We've got a lot more exciting content coming your way.